Hi YouTube. Okay, usually I do a hair review, but today I wanted to do a different review. I wanted to do a review on the bus driver uppercut incident in Cleveland. Um, I saw a lot of the videos. I believe the young lady has also did it, like, was interviewed by her local news station or something like that. I don't know. But if you hear motor, it's my laptop. But anywho, we were all rooting for the bus driver up until he did that uppercut. That uppercut was a no-no, because I think he could have handled it better. He could have grabbed her and just took her off of the bus. Now, when I listened to her interview with the news or whatever, she said that she takes the bus. She took the bus to go to work, and she was going on the bus, and the bus driver didn't think she had bus fare, and she was telling him that she did have bus fare, and she was looking in her purse to get the bus fare. When I looked at the video, it didn't look like she was in a rush to get any bus fare. Usually, I rode the bus for 4 years when I went to college. The bus fare. You usually have that fare out, ready, waiting. When I saw the video, she had her hands in her pockets, like she was not in a rush to get the bus fare. Usually if you go on a bus and you tell the bus driver, I'm going to get my fare, he's not going to really be bothering you anytime after that. Unless he thinks that you're trying to play the wool over his eyes, and usually that's a couple blocks down that he's driven. So I really don't think she had any intentions on paying a bus fare. I think that was just whatever the attorneys told her to say. I don't think that was the case at all. I do not justify anything that the bus driver did. I think that it was wrong for him to give her an uppercut. He could have handled it differently. He has gotten charges charges against him have been pressed. But here's the thing, women think they could do whatever they want to men, and they won't say anything. You don't know if this man's wife left him. You don't know if somebody just got out of jail. Like, you don't know anything. I have arguments with my husband sometimes, but I'm not belittling him. I don't call him out of his name. I'm not getting in his face. She actually did initiate this, because she put her hands on him first. Again, I'm not justifying it. The uppercut was wrong because he could have killed her. She's a small woman, he could have hurt her really bad. So that definitely was not right. He could have handled it differently. But she's in the wrong too, and I think she should get charges pressed on her too, because she'll go and do it again and think it's okay. Another thing is that women a lot of times think that they can get themselves into trouble and then they can call their boyfriends, because at the end she was like, oh, I guess she said she could get her boyfriend's going to handle him or whatever. He might be looking at one more strike. Don't do that, women. Don't get yourself in a situation. Now, I could see if the bus driver hit her and she didn't do anything, but don't get yourself in a situation. She put her hands on him first, and then you go call your boyfriend. Now you got your boyfriend in trouble. Moral of the story is, women, y'all run that mouth, and you think you could just run that mouth with anybody, and it's okay. And it's not. Especially black men, you can't go and just belittle them and call them bees and all these names and your mama this and everything like that, and it's okay. It's not okay. And then you get shocked when they put their hands on you. You like, oh my gosh, no, he didn't just put his hands on me. Yeah, he did, because you put your hands on him first. If you want to be a woman, act like a woman. Now, if he would have put his hands on her, that would have been different. But she put her hands on him first, and they were going back and forth. They was calling each other names, saying all kinds of stuff and everything like that. But she just came up to him and just was like, whatever she did, on him first. And then in her interview, she looks innocent and like she did nothing wrong. Like, oh, I was just trying to get my change or whatever, and, he thought I didn't have it. No. That's all I'm saying. Just Just think, you know. It's okay. If you argue, you argue. But make sure that you're conscious of what you're saying and you have self-control to not go below the belt. Don't go that far. Don't stoop to that level where you're putting your hands on someone or you're calling someone out of their name. Because again, you don't know what state these men are in and they will try you. And for the bus driver, that was wrong. You can't be giving women uppercuts. She put her hands on you, you should have just like stopped the bus, stepped outside, took a breather, called the cops. Or just grabbed her and threw her out of the bus. But the uppercut, that was a little severe. That was really, really, really severe. So both parties are wrong in their own. I think she should definitely get some charges on her too, because you can't go around and just hit men because you're mad at them, talking about their mamas and stuff, you know. I've been on the bus a long time when like I said, when I went to school, and usually these young kids, they're the ones that are really starting a lot of this trouble, and the bus driver just lets them have it. So both parties are wrong.